Dan with Guardian Mold Prevent here. I want to take a look with you at an attic space that is located in Arlington Heights, Illinois. This is a home that's been placed on the market by a homeowner. They invited a home buyer to have their home inspector in to take a look at the house, and during the inspection they were surprised to find out that there was mold growing on the underside of the roof sheathing and also on the rafters. You can see there's quite a bit of discoloration that is formed on the underside of the plywood, and as we pan across you can see what the clean plywood looks like in comparison to the dark portions or the affected portions of the plywood in the attic space. Now, most of the time, and as is the case with this house, ventilation and insulation deficiencies have led to the mold problem here. And what ultimately happens is that warm air gets trapped in the attic space. The roofing members are ice cold during the winter time, and when the air temperature and the surface temperature of the wood are different, you end up reaching dew point, condensating, and then ultimately you get mold growth. Now let's look at a chart of what the ventilation is supposed to look like. You should have a good insulation barrier on your ceiling. Code now in most places is an R49, and this insulation will help keep the house heat out of the attic space. Then at the lower portions of your roof, you can see that there are overhangs and vents that are cut in to allow cold air up into the attic space during the winter, and vents on the top of the roof that allow the warm air to escape, and they replace that warm air with cold air. The name of the game is to keep the air temperature and the surface temperature of the wood relatively similar so you don't condensate and then get mold growth. Now we'll look at a couple of still pictures of the after. What we do is we come into the attic space, we seal the hatch with a plastic, and we put it in an air machine to keep the air from exchanging with the living space while we're working. We also run all the air through HEPA filtration. Then we apply a biocide, which is a product that kills mold on contact, to the surfaces of the rafters and the plywood sheathing in the attic. We then physically scrub those surfaces down with stiff bristle or wire bristle brushes, and then apply a white acrylic-based mold-resistant coating. Comes with a 10-year manufacturer's warranty and will help this homeowner get their house sold.